Alright guys, let's get started. First you're going to need some springs. I took apart some clicky pens and got myself some springs. Next you're going to need a skewer. I bought these at the dollar store. Combine two of the springs and put those springs onto the skewer. And then I cleaned it up, as you can see here. Use some hot glue to fasten the springs onto the end of the skewer so that they didn't fly off. Repeat the process for as many darts as you need. Next, take a popsicle stick, cut it to, I guess, 1.5 inches or so. I got some clips off of some office supplies. Just gotta glue that to one end of the popsicle stick. Just make sure it's fastened on there nice and good using some more hot glue. Use this little Lego piece that I found, and I just glued that to the front of the popsicle stick, and that's pretty much the firing mechanism. Just want to fasten that with more glue, make sure it doesn't come off. Set it aside and let it dry. I glued a nut onto the Lego piece that helped compress the springs better. And then I made sure that my dart still fit in, and then I secured it with more. This is the tricky part. You kind of have to measure it a certain distance so that the spring has enough room to compress, but also can still fire. You're going to need to solder together a simple circuit with the battery and the button. Put up a little diagram. You're also going to want to add a small little motor to that circuit. I got this one out of an old remote controlled car. Just complete that circuit. And with that, push the button, the motor spins. That'll be the firing mechanism for our web shooter. Next, you need something to mount everything on. So I cut apart some kids' soccer shins, kind of formed them into the shape that I wanted. So once you're done building the circuit, you're going to need a strap. Added some foam padding to the inside of the strap just because I thought it looked cool and for comfort. Just going to use some hot glue to fasten the foam to the strap that I have. The strap actually came off of some old sporting equipment I had just lying around that I wasn't using. Put a generous amount of hot glue. And just stick that foam right on to the strap. Press it down to secure it. And take that piece of shin guard we had taken off. Figure out exactly where you need to place it. Once you figured out where you want it, just put a bunch of hot glue and glue it into place. That'll be the base that we mount the mechanism on. I'm going to use more hot glue to secure the battery. This is a 3-volt battery that I got from an old portable phone. Next step will be to mount the firing device onto the motor with the clip end at the back. Secure that on some more hot glue. Let it dry. The way the mechanism works is there's pretty much a string on the motor that pulls the clip, releasing the little dart. So once you've attached the string to your motor, then you'll need to glue the motor and the firing mechanism onto the front of your web shooter. So once you have the motor at the right place, then you're going to need to secure it on with even more hot glue. that dry. You're going to want to glue down all the loose wires that were sticking out, make them more compact. There you pretty much have it, the basic design for the web shooter. I had it a light, so when I push the button, a little light goes off. Thought it would be cool. As you see, the button turns the motor, triggering the light and pulling the pin. So next I got to making a web cartridge. It's pretty much a container for the string. There's some magnets so that the string stays in there, and then you pretty much have to push all the string into the cartridge, which takes forever. Also covered and painted the exterior of the web shooter to give it more of a Spider-Man look. Now the web cartridge pretty much goes into this little container, or this little holder on the side of the thing. You can pull out the dart, insert it into the web shooter. Also, then you could change cartridges and not have to worry about reloading the cartridge. So thanks for watching, guys. This video was definitely a lot harder than I thought it would be to make. It got a little long at the end, sorry about that. If you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more superhero content to come.